on the little farm. Not early though. I got up here a little bit late. I had to have that after I stayed up a little bit late last night. And I decided to have a little bit extra coffee and sit. So now I got to get the animals up. But it's going to be hot, you guys. It's going to be really hot for many days here in central Indiana. It's going to be hot for at least 5 days. And when I say hot, it's going to be up in the 90s, the lower 90s, maybe up into 100 degrees. I'm going to tell you something, though. This heat has really made everything take off, though. I can't believe how beautiful the garden looks. And look at my fruit trees, my little fig tree just took off. It's crazy. But today, I need to get things ready for the heat. I need to really saturate all my gardens. I need to put some fans up in the barn and get the barn cleaned out. So there's a lot to do when it gets hot outside for the garden and for the animals. So as usual, in the morning, let's get started by getting the animals up. Honestly, I'm a little excited about this warm weather, and it's going to be dry and hot, and that will help get the paddock dried out because it has been a sloppy mess. And not only has it been a sloppy mess, but we're getting a lot of flies. So I'll probably run today to Tractor Supply and see what I can find to help me combat the flies. The fly tape just isn't cutting it. I put the fly tape out a couple of days ago, and it is full of little, what do you call it, gnats, little baby flies. And so I need to do that too. But let's go ahead and talk about water. Water is one of the most important things that you can do for your animals, for your plants, and for yourself, especially during days like this. So I'm going to make sure the animals all have fresh water today, and I will be monitoring it because when you have ducks, the water gets very dirty, and I want them to have fresh, clean water to refresh themselves. So we'll start with the water. In the morning, the chickens go into that paddock, and I close the gate, and they're in there, and so they have fresh water, and the ducks won't mess their water up either. All right, everybody's up. They've got their breakfast, they've got their fresh water. We've got a few things to do, but first I need to go get myself some breakfast. And in the morning, I usually have eggs for breakfast with some kind of vegetable. You know, I love peppers, and today is special for me because I get to eat some of my mom's homemade tortillas. She sent me yesterday I went to go see her for her birthday, and she was getting ready to go to a party, but we got to spend a little bit of time with her before she had to leave. And she gave me some tortillas to celebrate her birthday. She gave me something, but I gave her some stuff too. Anyway, I'm gonna go eat breakfast and then we'll get back to work, and hopefully it won't be too hot. It's about 77 degrees right now. Animals are up, breakfast has been ate, and now I need to water all of the gardens and give them a good soaking so that, especially the plants that are in pots, they need a lot of water on days like this because they can dry out really fast. So let's go ahead and get that part. I'm not going to think about this mess up on the fence. I don't know if you can see it or not. That things, my neighbors are very let things grow the way they're going to grow. And unfortunately, and that's fine, that's their style. But unfortunately, that means that all of their free and growing wild comes over to my side, which I am not a free and growing wild, because I have things here that some of those things could kill and overtake, and I don't want those things overtaking my things. So I'm trying to ignore all of that. It's not easy. Let's grab that fan real quick and put it in the barn. Some air flowing in here. Keep everybody a little bit cooler tonight. Now the sun is going down and the herb garden and the tea garden and the vegetable garden are all in the shade now. So now I'm going to go ahead and water them, and we're experiencing such a heat wave that you don't want to water midday because of more of a chance that the water will evaporate. Also, you don't want to water the plant, you want to water the ground. So that's what we're going to be doing. To do, I can tell just by the water. Enjoy the sun though. Alright, so we get smoothies. Let's go ahead and put these up. I'll get my scissors, cut this open, find a spot for it, and get rid of some of these flies. Where does the water go? Oh, it pops out and then you put the water in. Okay, here we go. Have you tried these before? So we got a few of them. There's a fill line, so you fill it up to the going. Well, that was a lot of work, a lot of little pieces, putting them all together to get ready for the heat wave coming along. There's a few things that we'll probably do as well. I mean, putting ice cubes in the water for the chickens and things like that. They do like to stand in their sandbox because it keeps their feet cool, and that's how they regulate their heat, is with their feet. So you'll see them a bit standing in their sandbox, and the ducks like to sit in their pond and cool off in the water, and the goats like to stay inside the barn. And now that I have the fans on, they will probably like it even more. Also, the airflow in the fans will help keep the flies out of the barn, so that's a win-win for us. So there we go, another productive day here on the little farm. Thank you so much for stopping by and visiting me here on Miss Annette's little farm in the big city. Try to get outside today if you can. Take care of yourself and take care of each other. And we'll see you next time. Bye. Love you.